All right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off first and foremost by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, the Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Nathaniel coming back at you through the Spirit with a quick lesson. And I'm going to go over, this lesson was actually inspired by a post that I seen on TikTok. And there was a guy talking about how, the prophecy states that Kamala is going to be the great whore that sits on many waters and all that shit, and she's going to be the first president of the United States and all that, we're going to go into how these people are, a little bit of how people are false prophets, but we're really going to go into the great whore overview, and who and what the great whore actually is, because, it seems that, these people are just false prophets, and they speak presumptuously. All right, and we're actually going to start off with that. We're going to go to Deuteronomy 18 and 22, and it says, "When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing followeth not, nor come to pass, then the thing which the Lord hath not spoken, but the prophet has spoken it presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid of him." All right, so, you got these people out here speaking, these false fucking prophets, especially these women, and you should already know that when a woman speaketh, it's bullshit anyway, There ain't even nothing that you need to really give your attention to, because these women want to be in the limelight, they want to be prophets and all that shit, and the only thing that's dealing with y'all women is Satan, okay? Satan is the only one that's dealing with y'all damn women. Y'all need to shut the fuck up, man. All right? So, without further ado, we're going to go and play these videos. I'm going to try to make this as quick, not too long, but I'm not going to, we're just going to scroll so you can kind of like hear what these dumbass people are saying. Because the video that I actually wanted, I believe the guy took it down. And because, it was a couple of days ago where he said that Kamala was going to be the president. She was the whore that sits on many waters. All right. So let's go ahead and watch some of these videos.
And the Lord said that
the race between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump is literally closer than a coin flip. That's what a top pollster is saying in his final...
God says that Kamala Harris is going to be the next president of the United States. And the Lord says that it will be like a time never before.
I'm making this video regarding Kamala Harris and what thus says the Lord to me regarding Kamala Harris, nor Republican. I read the Bible and I understand what time frame that we're living in and how it's very imperative to seek God and his understanding, especially in a situation like this that is about
these bitches
to happen
always
to
talking
him.
about.
God says,
I had a dream, and when the dream started, there was nothing in the dream. It was just God speaking to me. And this is what the Lord said. He said, Kamala Harris is the next president of the USA. Therefore, do not look at another video, because but I had a dream.
guess whether Kamala Harris will wear a purple suit dress.
If you can.
So this is my final prediction before Election Day. Kamala Harris will be the 47th president of the United States.
All right, so you get the idea. You got all these false prophets who don't understand. You're just saying shit, man. Shut up. But the what I really wanted to go into was the one where the guy was talking about how, and I can't find that video, but he was saying that Kamala Harris was going to be the next president. She's the whore that sits on many waters. All right, so I'm gonna read this again. This is Deuteronomy 18 and 22. It says, when a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing following not, nor come to pass, then that is the thing which the Lord hath not spoken, but the prophet hath spoken it presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid of him. Now, first and foremost, I want to point out that these people ain't even speaking in the true name of the Lord, because the name of the Lord is Yahweh, which means he is, or he exists, in the name of Yahweh Shai, which is he delivers. Okay, so hey, y'all not speaking in the name anyway. Y'all are all demons and false prophets. All right. So going into this whore that sits on many waters, we're going to go to Revelation, to the 17th chapter, and we're going to start there. This is Revelation, the 17th chapter, and it came one of the seven angels, which had seven vials, and talketh with me, saying unto me, come hither, and I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore which sit upon many waters. And we're going to go into the blue letter, and we're going to look into that word waters, okay? Man, this phone is trash. All right. It says water, of water in rivers and fountains and pools, of water in the deluge, of water of in any of the earth's repositories, of water as a primary element, out of and through which the world was before the deluge arose and was compacted, of the sea, of the waves of the sea, figuratively use of many peoples. Now this when it's talking about the waters, it's talking about the people, and it's talking about the actual waters, because the people are actually likened unto water. It's the great melting pot. Okay. It's the great melting pot. It's what they call America. That's where all of the other nations come. All right. So we're going to grab another quick precept real quick. We're going to go to Jeremiah 51:7. And it says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, which made all the earth drunken. The nations have drinking of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Now the nations are her philosophy. The wine is her philosophies. Okay? With an S. Homosexuality. Men can be women. Women can be men. All right? The music. Okay? Do as thou wilt. Eat what you want. You know? All of those are philosophies and doctrines that America push upon the rest of the world. And the rest of the world is looking like, wait a minute, this shit ain't working for us. That's why you've been seeing a turn against America, because America has went way worse now than what it's ever been, as far as what it's pushing. It's always been bad, but now America's really pushing this shit. All right. And the other nations are banning certain things that, the whole homosexual thing in certain places of the world is you now getting put to death. All right. In certain places of the world, they've adopted America's policies on childbirth and all that stuff. And now these other countries are paying people to come and have babies with their women because they're underpopulated, because they bought into these philosophies of America. So the nations are mad. All right. And it says, verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her and take balm for her. If it be so, she may be healed. Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let everyone go into his own country, for her judgment is reached unto the heavens and is lifted unto the skies. You see that? So Babylon is not going to be healed. This shit about make America great again and all that, that's not going to happen, man. America is about to go down the toilet in a big way. This is that peace and safety. When they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction can come upon them. This is what you're seeing right now. You're not seeing real peace. This is not real peace and safety. This is sudden destruction that's about to come upon America. All right. You think these other nations want to come back under the thumb of America? Hell no. Okay. They don't want to come back under the thumb. They're at odds with America. All right. Just because Trump is president, now all of a sudden things are changing. Hell no, it ain't changing, man. All right. America is about to be destroyed. So let's go back to Revelation 17. To Revelation 17. It says, with whom the earth had committed fornication. Verse 2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. All right. So there's that wine again. Her philosophies. They've adopted these philosophies, these doctrines all over the world. Christianity, like I said, homosexuality, transgenderism, all of this godlessness has been all over the world, has been adopted all over the world. Verse 3. So he carried me away he carried me away in the spirit into a wilderness, and I saw a woman, and a wilderness is representation of America and the world. All right. And I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. All right. And those 7 heads are the Roman Empire, the Brits, the Gauls, which is France, Germania Minor, the Greeks, and the Spaniards. Okay, those are the 7 heads, and we're going to get an illustration about that. And out of those 7 heads came the 10 horns, which were the original nations. I believe it was the League of Nations. It could have been the United Nations, but those were the 10 original members of the first alliance that was created. That eventually evolved into the United Nations. Okay. And it says, so we're going to go into this word scarlet, because this word scarlet is a representation of wealth. Let's see, let me go back. And America is a rich nation. It says, Midi 13th, surname rich cloth, often but not necessarily bright red, from the shortened form of Old French escarlet, the scarlet colored top quality fabric. So scarlet was a representation of wealth. If you can afford colors like scarlet or purple, because purple was a royal color. I think it came from the collection of a certain type of snail, and it took thousands of them to make one garment. So it's a very expensive garment. So if people saw you wearing purple or scarlet, they associated you with wealth. So when the scriptures is talking about a scarlet colored beast, it's not just talking about the bloodshed that America is going to that these nations create, but it's also talking about the wealth. Okay, these are going to be very wealthy. Okay, so when it's talking about the great whore arrayed in scarlet, it's talking about this. Not only is going to be a bloody hoe, but she's going to be rich. Okay, but more so rich. Okay, so let's go back. So crimson, scarlet colored, a kernel, grain, or berry. These berries are the clusters of eggs of female insects, but we got the definition of it, okay? So, verse 3, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of the name of blasphemies, and having 7 heads and 10 horns. And here's an illustration of that. Oh, where'd it go? See, my phone done close that shit out. Hold on, let me pull it up. So you see right here the scarlet colored beast, and these are the original nations. Come on, man. Let's blow that up. You have Germania Minor, the Romans, the French, the Spanish, Germania Minor, the British, and the Greeks. Okay, and over here you have the original 10 nations, which is Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, Ireland, England, and West Germany. All right. So as you can see, you see the whore, which is America, and the whore controls the beast. All right. This is the beast. So you got this bloody scarlet colored beast that this whore arrayed in purple and scarlet sits on top of, which is America, that controls this beast. All right. So it says, verse 4, a woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, and having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication, her philosophies. So you got this evil woman covered in gold, covered in the wealth. America's a rich country. See, this all goes into America's money. Okay? So you got this beast, this war-hungry beast that this bitch is sitting on top of, and she's rich as hell. All right? So this is the whore that sits on many waters. Now, I'm going to give an illustration of America. You need to do it like this. Here you go. So when you go to these images right here, all right, let's go to a good one. Here's one. You have North America, right? And you got the Pacific Ocean, Tropic of Cancer, right? The Gulf of Mexico, the Caribbean Sea, all right? Atlantic Ocean. So you have all of these different waters, and then you have the Great Lakes. You have Lake Michigan, Lake Erie. They all sit up here, in this area. All right, so America has all of these waters. This is why this is considered the land of unwalled villages, because it has all these bodies of water to protect America from invasion. All right, this is another reason why America has been able to thrive for so long, because it hasn't been invaded from outside forces, but America is about to be invaded. All right, so this is just a simple overview of the whore that sits upon many waters, and all these false fucking prophets out here who think, especially y'all dumbass women, who think that y'all are prophesied in the name of the Lord, and y'all ain't got no scriptures, no Bible to back up what you're saying. All right. But we know that Babylon, Mystery Babylon, is America, because all of the descriptions of Mystery Babylon fit America to a damn T. Okay. No other country fits America. All right, no other country fits the great whore like America does. So we know that the great whore is Mystery Babylon. All right. And the only prophecies that are going to come to pass are the prophecies that Yahweh Shem Yahushai put in these scriptures. All right. That's it. So when you sit here trying to prophesy in the name of the Lord, you're not prophesying in the Lord's name, because he already put his prophecies in these scriptures, man. All right. And you don't know these scriptures, so you're trying to prophesy something to get some type of notoriety or something. Like, what the hell is this shit for? If you're not warning people according to the scriptures, you're a false prophet. And that's period, point blank. All right. So, with that, I pray this is an edifying lesson, ending it off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. Until next time, I can say shalom.